Hello everybody, welcome back to Metro 2033 Ranger Survival Hardcore video walkthrough. This is, I don't even remember what this mission is called. It's after Depot though, and this mission is a very tough survival mission. The first bit of it is incredibly challenging. Do not underestimate anything in this level, because it will butcher you incredibly fast. And I am talking from experience, because I did this on my first try, but on my first ever playthrough of this game, it took me a very long time, and I tried to cheese it. At the very start here, I actually ended up dying. I tried to run back in those tunnels, but what happens is they collapse, and they kill you. As I'm assume happens anyway. So, that's actually quite a clever way to stop people from running back. I like that idea. It doesn't just kill you because, well, you're there. It actually collapses. But the AI here, because they only have AKs and a bastard gun, I think they aren't very useful at all. They're all AKs, so they aren't the most useful. So just stay calm, and AK for range, shotgun up close. I know what I've been saying, try not to use AK on the creatures, but for here you won't need to. You will need to just use med kits, everything you have. Now, I don't use grenades because I'm stupid and forgot about them. I use 1-1 knife because I accidentally had them equipped instead of grenades. But after this section, we're into another tricky-ish level, and then after that, it's pretty much easy sailing for quite a while. So we're full right now on everything, which helps. So if you've been following this guide, you will have around about the same supplies as me. And you'll be able to end up doing this section. Now, if you only got like 20 bullets for this section, I don't know how you'd ever do it. Apart from masterful kitting of the room and headshots, and I don't even know how you do it with only 20 bullets. But while this difficulty's hard, and I think really interesting, because if you don't, push yourself to do the best you can, well, you won't succeed in it. And it's not the hardest difficulty at all time. Don't get me wrong, it's nowhere near the hardest difficulty I've ever played in a game. But it can be challenging. So line them up. So, honestly, I've been debating whether or not to keep Deathwing on the channel, as when it first came out, I was incredibly depressed with the game. I was incredibly disappointed. Even though you heard me on the first time being incredibly excited. It sadly became disappointment very, very, very quickly, and to be honest, I really shouldn't be surprised anymore. That thing's disappointing. Because Deathwing is just another Warhammer 40k game that has disappointed me. Yep, there's the knife throw, you big dumb. I could try and change my grenades, and it gets me hit. I could use 2 to 3 med kits in this section, and that's about it. But as you see, the AK and the Shambler do work through this entire game. You don't really fight many different enemies apart from. I stood there and I took 2 extra hits I did not need to take, and I'm in the a few more hits in your dead stage, and I used 2 in a row. Oh god, it's so bad. So I'm going to now try and get them on me so that my allies can shoot them, because I know I can kite them. And with this Sam, I need to take him out. The ones that are crawling on the walls will scream, and then they disorientate you and slow you. And if you get hit by 2 or 3 of them in a row, you're pretty much dead. Because they don't do the most damage in the world, but they slow, and disorientation is severe. So the knife does do good damage, I believe, but I wouldn't, because you are get close, I wouldn't rely on it. Yes, I'm still debating whether to bring Deathwing to the channel on the 9th, and I hope to have another guide up after this. I know I said I was going to do Metro last night, but considering I've already beat that game and all that, and there's sections in that game that are significantly less balanced than this. Oh, by my score X or A here, because it's a quick time event when the screen price is red, I might not even end up doing Metro last night. Because, well, this game is built off absolute enjoyment. I enjoyed every moment of this game. I didn't enjoy every moment of Metro Last Light. There's some moments I didn't enjoy of that game. So I don't think I actually will end up doing a walkthrough on that. I may just go straight into Deathwing, because I may keep it against my nature. And I really don't know what I'll be doing after that. But I probably end up will not be doing Metro Last Light simply because it's way longer than the first game, and it's not like being asked for. Then the question arises, what do I do after that then? Like, what would I do after this game? And to be honest, I have very little mind to do after this game. When I complete this game, I will have 2 full walkthroughs on my channel, which will be Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and then Metro Last Light. 2 full walkthroughs of the hardest difficulty, well, a harder difficulty on Devil May Cry and the hardest difficulty on this game mode, in this game. And that will satisfy me, because walkthroughs aren't genuinely needed that much anymore, apart from these older games, and these older games do need them, because they can be actually tricky. I'm not a man to keep up with the trends and stuff like that of gaming. I don't really care about the newest Battlefield or Call of Duty or anything like that, so I tend not to buy them. I play things I enjoy, or am I glutton for punishment for? I just honestly have very little idea what to do next. I have some plans in the works, and they are actually very interesting ideas. As far as things go in general, the Q&A has to be finished, and I would probably take time off to end up doing that. And I'll probably plus this, I might end up even taking time off during the break, the Christmas break upcoming. But don't worry, guys, I don't get off until quite late into the Christmas break, so that's a big thing. But I'm hoping during Christmas break to get a good bit of footage for other games, so I'm going to announce them now, and they're viable to change, but they are there. So number 1 would be Ark Survival Evolved. We'd be doing a small minute sample of gameplay on that, and it wouldn't ever have a finishing point. It would just be like, well, we can do up to this point, and a big, yeah, fine. 7 Days to Die would be a big thing. I really enjoy that game. I think it's a really good game on PC, not PS4 or anything like that. But I just run through this area. It's not worth grabbing anything in this for the amount of damage you will take. And trust me, I've tried to grab things, I've died so many times. Not in this section, first playthrough. And then a game after that would be Tamriel Unlimited Elder Scrolls Online would be the next one. They would be the 3 games I would be covering during the winter break, hopefully, along with some other games. But depending on what Steam has on sale is depending on what I'll cover. Because, like it or not, guys, I am on a budget for this. I don't get anything from this. I am doing this purely for enjoyment, because this is what I should do it for. But there's budgets, and I rightly so I have a budget to keep to. I buy a new game once in a full blown moon on a Steam sale. I play games mostly for ages. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I find it better that way. I like the mass of the games I buy. Attack on Titan would be a game I'd be very interested in covering, but unfortunately, in my opinion, it's a bit overpriced for the repetitious gameplay. And the Dynasty Warriors AS combat, where it's you're basically a god, and it has some things I just don't quite agree with, such as there being a god tier weapon that makes all other weapons obsolete. Like, come on, I don't think good game design is basically saying, okay, there's this one weapon in the game, it's better than every other weapon in the game. Like, that's stupid, because then you're lacking your diversity, and everyone's, at the end of the game, everyone's just going to be using that. And that's what that game has for omnidirectional mobility gear, sheaths and blades and stuff like that. That's all that game has, is spec'd out gear, and that's what kind of annoys me about it. And I don't really enjoy those type of games because it means it lacks any late game, because it's just use the best shit and the best character. Because there is, guys, listen, I don't want to offend any fan of this here, but in the Attack on Titan game there is two characters who trump the rest easily, which is Mikasa and Levi Ackerman. Them two trump everything else, which kind of nullifies the character picking, in my opinion, if you're going for full efficiency. Or you could play Aaron for fun, but meh. That's the reason I haven't purchased that game, and plus it's way overpriced. Not a great jump cut there, or not my best work at all. But it's because this section is a bit tricky. Because this kid is one of the worst fucking things in this goddamn game. You will see. He fucks up your aim. He limits how fast you can turn. So basically, it's like playing GTA 4 drunk. If you ever try to play GTA 4 drunk, it's basically like this. RTM basically is drunk as shit. Use that. This and the voice acting on the child is something to be abhorred. It is terrible. It is true. Oh god. I don't know what he means by that. Is there a gun for us to find, or so? I don't know. I don't get it at all. And no, I basically decided a wee bit through this just to fuck this and run. Because I don't want to deal with any more of this kid's bullshit. Anyway, Deathwing, if I ever do anything, will just be a playthrough. Because that game does difficulty in a way of, it just says, oh, more enemies, do more damage. And I believe that is the single worst type of difficulty you can design. I believe it's so fucking lazy. They might as well not done anything at all. You could have done so many interesting things with your difficulty, but you ended up just making people tougher. I'm honestly so disappointed in what I got out of that game. I could have got a full playthrough, a max level difficulty walkthrough. I got so much out of it, and unfortunately I got nothing out of it at all. I got a few gameplay sessions. I was insanely disappointed, if I'm honest, by the game in its own right. We complete the mission by walking up here and giving this kid back to his mother. That's all we do. So, game is easy sailing from now on. I don't know why I tried to jump over the broad hill. You just walk into them and knock over. But yeah, there's not really many games that have interested me at the moment. Like, I genuinely don't give a shit about any games at the moment. And that's a very sad thing to say, but I couldn't care less about any recent releases. I hate Final Fantasy, so I will not be playing the new one. I fucking despise Final Fantasy. It's one of the worst things I've ever played. JRPGs are not my thing, and that's a shame because I like Japanese things. Well, I like Japanese animation and stuff like that. I think their shows are quite good. Their anime and all, I enjoy that. And it seems like some of those games have the style of anime, and I very much enjoy the style of it. Well, most styles of it. But, yeah, the games have never appealed to me because the combat in them is terrible. The gameplay itself is, bum. It's shite. But not much at all. There's Battlefield 1, I wish of course you could milk either. I refuse this ammo because good Samaritan. But The Walking Dead could be a thing. The Walking Dead Season 3, I might do something on it. It just depends on how it all works out. I'm not a story type I don't really play story games. It just it irks me. Cause I have to play through season 1 and 2 on this. To be able to play that. Pain in the dick. Well, big pain in the ass. So I sell all the ammo I don't need, which revolver bullets are so abundant I just sell them all to get some more ammunition. Because there's no need for them. So we got plenty of ammunition. Modern grade ammunition is pretty abundant for us right now. We'll get another knife. I didn't know I would actually end up with full med kits, but it did, so I was quite lucky in that regard. 10 minutes of ours, a lot. We can do a lot with 10 minutes, we can beat a mission easily. Sorry about that, guys, I hit my microphone. But we're about to come up to the hand anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do. I really wanted to buy something because I know I've got loads of ammunition. It's kind of a waste just to have it all stored up like this, but I had nothing to. Anyway guys, listen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be continuing Metro until the conclusion of this. Great game, and I can't recommend this game enough. Just buy it because it is that good. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to take care of yourselves.